Hello, my name is Vikas. I'm the co-owner of Duratag, and today we're going to talk about some of the most frequently asked questions on running a successful sheep farming operation. We are also going to share some tips and tricks that will enable you to become a successful sheep farmer in South Africa. Typically, sheep are slaughtered at two different ages, with the first one being lambs that is aged from 6 to 9 months, and the second one mutton that is 2 years and above. Lamb is normally between 40 and 45 kilograms when being slaughtered, and mutton is above 60 kilograms. Between lamb and mutton, lamb is generally the more tastier meat and a lot more expensive than mutton. There is still a big market for mutton, but generally people prefer lamb over mutton. The average gestation period for ewes is roughly 147 days, which is 5 months. In intensive systems, you can lamb up to 3 times in 2 years. This is beneficial because the more lambs you have, the more money you generate. Compared to cattle farming, sheep generally has a lot quicker turnover than cows, because you can have 3 lambs in 2 years, where cows have 1 calf in a year. Lambs are generally weaned 60 to 90 days after birth, which is roughly 2 to 3 months. These lambs normally weigh from 18 to 25 kilograms, but the farmer should use his own discretion, and there's various factors that can play a role. Creep feed, solid food and good grazing can result in earlier weaning. Generally, this is ideal because it reduces stress from the mother. By reducing stress, it enables the ewe to have a better lambing season next time. This requires good management and nutrition from the farmer to avoid setbacks and any issues that may arise. These are Duni Merino sheep, which has a dual purpose for the wool as well as for the meat, so you can make money in 2 different ways. So the wool growth rate is normally between 0.3 and 0.5 millimeters a day, which is roughly between 10 and 13 centimeters in 6 to 8 months. You should just remember not to overgrow your wool, because overgrown wool can mean it can become contaminated. And contaminated wool means you will make less money. Just to take note, undergrown wool fetches a lot lower prices at the auction because of the shorter fiber length. So just make sure you shear them at the right time to make the highest possible profit. The reason why sheep farming can be so profitable is because of this dual purpose. This means you can make money 3 times in 2 years with your wool because you shear every 8 months. Above that, you can also make more money from your lambing season because you can receive 3 lambs in 2 years. As you can see, these sheep were sheared yesterday, and their wool will be grown back in around 8 months. If you look closely, you can still see the shear marks, and make sure you have your wound spray with you because sometimes they get cut open. Sheep is generally more selective grazers, so you need to make sure to feed them the right feed rations. This is important because feeding them the right ration results in a better quality wool and also a better quality meat. Sheep farming can be very profitable when done correctly. Compared to cattle farming, sheep are a lot more fragile. Sheep tend to get sick a lot easier compared to cattle. They are generally more susceptible to stock theft because of their size. To have a successful sheep farming operation, you need to be an active farmer and have to be hands-on on the operation. This farmer bought sufficient feed that enables him to survive through the rough, dry winter. Having sufficient feed is very important to provide the necessary nutrition required by your livestock in the winter months. Grazing alone does not provide the required nutrients for your livestock during the winter months. So make sure you stock up with high quality feeds for the winter months. As you can see, this is the farmer's lambing facility. When the ewes get close to lambing, the farmer gets the ewes, put them in the pen where they can monitor them and help ewes that struggle to lamb. Having the right lambing facility makes a huge difference. It enables the farmer to reduce a lot of the losses. It makes it easier and quicker. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know in the comments.